Okay, so today I will be talking about access cavity preparation of maxillary first permanent molar. Okay, so this is a schematic diagram where I have shown this is a maxillary first permanent molar. So what we are seeing here, this is the mesiobuccal cusp, that's the distobuccal cusp, that's the distopalatal, that's mesiopalatal cusp. Okay, these are the four cusps that I can see. Then okay, so as we know, this represents the oblique ridge, and over here we will have the transverse ridge. Okay, so mesiobuccal, mesiopalatal, there will be ridges from the cusp tips. This ridge will be known as the transverse ridge, and here the oblique ridge that will form the oblique ridge. Okay, so oblique ridge is very strong structure, so we should not include this. We should not go beyond this structure, as it gives the strength to the tooth. And as we know that RCT is a very conservative kind of a treatment, we don't want excess tooth removal, and especially on the structures that provide strength, so we'll not include any ridges. Okay, so here is where we will get the canal locations. Okay, so I have this model. Okay, now this is, as you can see, that this is the orientation. What I have drawn is this. Okay, so this is the mesiobuccal. Okay, this is the distobuccal, that's here. This one is the distopalatal, and this one, the biggest, is the mesiopalatal. Okay, so as you can see in this diagram, as you can see in this model. Okay, so this model has one mesiobuccal canal. So you can see the orifice, the one I'm pointing, that you can see the black hole, that is actually the canal orifice in this. Then you can see the distobuccal orifice, distobuccal canals orifice, and then you can also appreciate the palatal orifice. Okay, so this is making a kind of triangle. So now this is a model, but in actual tooth we will see this as grayish dentinal map that will be somewhat like this. They will be connecting, it will be grayish, connecting and forming a molar triangle that can be seen here. So same we can appreciate it in this model. Okay, so you can understand these both are the mesiobuccal, mesio, and your distobuccal roots, and that's the palatal root. Okay, so to locate, it is easier to locate mesials and palatal because they are big in size. The one that is hidden is basically the distobuccal orifice, which we will not find under the distal cusp. We'll not find it here, we'll find it somewhere in the middle. So we should not go beyond this oblique ridge for access preparation, because we'll not find anything here mostly. Okay, so we can appreciate that this is the mesiobuccal canal in which I have put this file. Now you can appreciate that's the distobuccal canal in which I have put the file. This is the palatal canal in which I have put this file. Okay, you can appreciate it. Palatal. Okay, so now I'll tell you in this particular model, how we will locate the canal orifice, how we will do the access opening. So as you can see this, okay, so That's the oblique ridge, okay, which we will not touch. So what we will do, first we will make a small ditch here in the central fossa. Okay, we'll make one ditch here. Okay, so first ditch we'll make here. Okay, then we'll feel, then where we'll, after making here a small ditch, we'll go palatally. Okay, here. Okay, then from this ditch we are going to extend this ways. Okay, and a little buccally. Okay, so this is the area where we will find our canals. Okay, distal most probably here, mesiobuccal here, and palatal here. Okay, these are the most probable areas to find our canals, orifices. Okay, we go, as we know that we have to go till CEJ, not beyond that. Okay, there is where we can find the pulp roof. Okay, roof of the pulp chamber we'll find. Okay, so as this is the mesial area, so mesially only we will locate all the canals. We don't need to cross this. Crossing this and ensuring this part is not required. Similarly, we again have this first molar. If this is left side one, so first we'll make a small ditch here, then we will go palatally, little palatally we'll go, then we will compromise this area, and here we go this. Okay, so this will be the location of your distobuccal, most probable distobuccal. This would be the location of mesiobuccal, and this would be the location of palatal. So we'll form the molar triangle. How are we going to orient our burr and everything, our aorta? So this is the, as you can see, this is the tooth. Okay, this is the first molar. So this is the right side one I'm talking about right now. Okay, straight to the long axis of the tooth, and then I will make the necessary palatal, buccal and distal refinement, and then that is how I will achieve my axis opening.